This is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be the best strategy to get an ex-girlfriend, an ex-wife, an ex-lover, an ex-sex playmate, an ex-hookup back when you've had a breakup for whatever reason. Either you screwed things up or you just found out about my work and you're trying to get a girl back that you broke up with a couple days ago. The first thing that I want to say to you, and you may want to write this down, is that the strongest negotiating position is being able to walk away and mean it. The strongest negotiating position is being able to walk away and mean it. And I first heard that from Michael Yan, who's a retired Green Beret, and he's also probably one of the most amazing combat photographers and embedded reporters that we've ever had. And he spent more time embedded over the past 10 years with our troops and coalition troops all around the world, and he's a really fascinating guy. And what I love about him is he doesn't sugarcoat the truth. He tells it like it is. Good, bad, doesn't fucking matter. He gives you the good, bad, and the ugly. And you can, I've always found that he gives you a balanced opinion on what's really going on. Even though the military might be saying one thing, he's telling what he's really seeing on the ground with his own eyes and ears, or what the troops are telling him, because he's got a lot of friends in special forces still and a lot of friends in the military. And so I love that quote because he says the strongest negotiating position is being able to walk away and mean it, and it's true. And so here's the idea, because say for whatever reason your relationship has ended, or the girl has rejected you, or she's put you in friend zone. And at the end of the day, a woman has basically said to you, I'm changing our relationship and here's the new terms. And you have the option at that point to either accept those terms and be submissive and go along with it, which if you do, you'll never get anywhere with her and never get in her pants again. But if you're not into those terms, if you're not into being just friends, or no longer being intimate with each other, or whatever it happens to be, you just say, and you don't want those terms, you say, I'm just not into that. I love you. I adore you. I appreciate you. I want to date you. I want to see you. I want to spend time with you. But I'm not interested in being friends. I'm not interested in being your male girlfriend or just your buddy. And so, I'm not interested in this. And so if you can't give me what it is, I know I made mistakes, and, but I want to make this work. And if you're not willing to give the same effort because it takes two, then, then what's done is done. I'm going to leave the door open. You can come back if you want, but, as far as I'm concerned, I'm moving on with my life, and, unless you want the same things as I do, then let's just part ways. Like, oh, we can't be friends. Like, I don't want to. It's like, I can't. How am I going to be friends with you when I still want you and desire you, and yet try to meet some other women or meet somebody new or meet the next great love of my life? And, so that's what you're going to say to her. And she's going to try to get you to go along with what she wants, which is being the friends. And the reason she wants to put you in friends zone is because she's hurt. She's been hurt emotionally, and she's tired of the pain. She's tired of feeling that way. And so for her, it's like, okay, well, let's just be friends, and then that way we don't have to deal with it. And I can keep you in my life, but I don't have, I don't have to experience the pain of losing you, but I don't have to risk anything by being in a relationship with you. And that's basically what she's doing. And she's protecting her heart. And you just say, I adore you, and I'm sorry for, I hurt you and what I did, and blah, blah, blah. But this is what I want. If you don't want to work it out, then there's really nothing to talk about. But, I love you. Give me a call if you change your mind. But, unless you want to get back together or you want to pick up where we left off, it's like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I want to move on with my life. I'm not interested in being the buddies or your pinky swear friend or any of that garbage. It's like, I'm interested in being your lover and your friend and your man. I mean, whatever the relationship was that you had with this particular person. And then you have to just say, give me a call if you change your mind, but, I'm out of here. I'm not into this. This doesn't work for me. And then you got to go on with your life, and you can't call her. You have to walk and never look back. And at the end of the day, if she has at least 50, 52, 51% interest level, if you got a shot, maybe 2 weeks or a month, sometimes 3 months or 4 months. Because, in some situations, you got, a lot of women always have other guys in the background as backup in case you screw up. And so she may have, even if she got serious with some other dude, since 97% of the guys out there don't know jack shit about women, or they just don't know enough to be successful long term, whoever she's dating, there's a 97% chance he's going to fuck it up at some point in the future. And when you just walk away and you're sweet and you're charming and you're loving about it, but you leave the door open, but you go on with your life, you don't call her, it's like you're just kind of out of sight, out of mind, you walk away, then she may, when that other relationship goes sideways, there's a good chance that she'll call you. And when she does, it's just, hey, come on over, hang out. Just create the next fun-filled romantic opportunity for sex to happen. Create it, make a definite date. When you hear from her, when she contacts you, just assume that the reason she's contacting you is because she wants to see you and she misses you. Because what happens is over time, especially when there's other guys that, she goes out and she thinks, oh, I'll just be single again. Then she goes out and gets hit on a couple hundred times over the course of a few weeks. And she realizes how many douchebags are out there and how many guys that don't get it. And you've just gone on with your life. Then she's going to, because what happens is human beings tend to look at the past through rose-colored glasses. And so she'll forget about the hurt and the heartbreak and all those things. Then she'll start to miss you. Like I said, it's only going to happen if the interest level is still in the 50s. But if it's gone below that and she has no respect for you or she hates your guts, then you're toast. You'll never hear from her again. But either way, you'll either get her back or you'll get somebody better. So either way, you fucking win.